everybody, welcome friends, welcome to the Vitruvian Life. Today is Monday, August 5th. Sadly enough, it's a Monday, back to work, and it's going to be a very busy week. Today was still okay-ish, but it's going to be worse every day, I think. Yeah, but we'll survive 2 weeks until I have vacation, so looking forward to that. People who have Arkham Horror Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition, go to Steam if you can and download some scenarios if you don't have them already, for they are in a discount, so just want to mention that. That's very interesting. I'm going to download them as soon as I finished recording this. And there's my cat here again, so I promise there will be a lot of cats in my videos, well, especially this one. But what the main thing is that I want to talk about is last Friday I went, so weekend, I'm not going to talk too much about weekend. It was a kind of a quiet weekend. We played a couple of board games and relaxed a little bit and had to go some places, and that's it. But I went to see the movie Lion King. So the new one, the one with the CGI, and I thought I'm just going to tell you what I feel about this. So The Lion King is my favorite Disney movie. Okay, so I do have it on Blu-ray. I love this movie. I think the story is great. The characters are awesome, especially Simon and Pumbaa. I always say Timon and Pumbaa. They of course are hilarious, and great music. The emotions, we know how that is with that one scene. So now they have brought back this story, but in CGI, with a very good director and of course very professional people who are making that CGI stuff happening. So how did I feel about it? First of all, I wasn't disappointed. I was afraid, of course, because it's my favorite movie, that this would be a big disappointment. It's always, if you have high expectations, you probably get disappointed. And I cannot say that I loved it, honestly, either. Now, it's making a lot of money, that's for sure. And I'm seeing here on IMDb, it's not getting the best scores either. It's getting a 7.2, but at Metacritic it's only giving a 55, which is not high. Now, why would that be? Although the CGI is wonderful, and apparently there's an Easter egg in there, and a lot of this is not something that I can really spoil, right? If you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this video, I guess, but if you have seen this one, you have seen the new one for a couple of differences. There's not that much difference between the animated movie and the CGI movie. So, as Easter egg, the first image that you see in the movie is a sunrise, and that part is real. So that's a real filmed scene, and the director wanted to put that into the movie to see if people would notice the difference. Now, I told Elisa, and a friend of mine who also joined us, I told that there was a scene that was real and not animated. Right? And of course they saw the first scene, and Elisa said, that's the scene. But then half a minute later she said, oh, that's the scene. So it is very well made. It looks at certain times very realistic. Of course you can't do it perfect, but this is really good work. Also the animals, and especially the main characters, they are very nicely done. The lions look awesome, the hyenas look great. It looks just pristine. It's really cool. There's only one big problem with this CGI, and most of the time they manage to avoid it, the problem, because they have a lot of silent moments. I think that in the animated movie there is more text. There is a lot of talking in this new one as well, but I think they have some scenes in there that they don't talk as much as they normally do. And that's good. That's a good thing, because then you have more of the feeling that they are real animals, because they also look now like real animals. But as soon as they start talking, at some points it gets a little weird, especially with the lions. It's just strange. They try to not make too much mouth movement, so it's not really strange that there is a lion really talking like this. But on the other hand, it stays a little bit strange seeing an almost real lion, they look real, having the mouth movement to talk. Yes, so that was a little bit difficult. The second thing is, somehow in animated movies you can put more emotions in this. You have more freedom in having emotions in faces of animals. With these animals looking very realistic, it was very hard. Of course, biggest example is the famous scene where Mufasa dies, right? And where Simba goes to Mufasa, and of course that's probably one of the saddest moments in movie history. In this movie, and maybe it's because I already know what happens, but on the other hand, it didn't feel as emotional. It didn't look as emotional as it did in the animated movie. So I was a little bit disappointed. It's hard to do so. And I'm not a big fan of these CGI movies, by the way. I haven't seen most of them. I haven't seen... which did I do? Jungle Book, Maleficent, Pete's Dragon, and many more. I haven't seen any of these. This one I wanted to give a chance, and I'm glad I did, because it was a beautiful movie. It is still beautiful to look at. As soon as Timon and Pumbaa get into the story, it gets funny as well, a lot of laughs. They changed some lines a little bit, which was funny as well. The music is good. I expected me to dislike it more, because the original music is just out of the park, of course. This is the same songs mostly, but with different artists. But they did a good job. I must admit, they did a really good job. There is one or two new songs in there, which apparently was... I didn't mind them, but still it was like, I don't know if it was necessary. And on the other hand, apparently the Dutch version, because the friends that we went with, the mother and their two daughters, they went to see the Dutch version because they cannot read the subtitles yet. That was really weird, apparently. That was a really weird song, the new one, especially in the Dutch version. But anyway, in the end, I liked the movie. I didn't love it. If the two last movies I seen was Lion King and Spider-Man Far From Home, I really prefer Spider-Man, that's for sure. But they did a very good job. It looked astonishing. But I guess if I ever want to see The Lion King again, I'll go back to my Blu-ray here with the old version. That's it. So that's what I thought about The Lion King. Have you seen the movie? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of it. Am I right? Am I wrong? How did you feel about it? Yeah, that's about it. I should be back tomorrow, so I hope you will be here as well tomorrow. Thank you for watching again. Thank you for thumbs upping, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and all that stuff. You know how it is. Thank you. Also, let me know what you did this weekend. How was your weekend, by the way? I should be more polite sometimes. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.